Got the New York Knicks up against the Portland Trailblazers. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, with David Aldridge joining us on the sideline. Here's Houston inside. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Boy, Johnson showing you that impressive leaping ability. Terrific at rising up for the throwdown.
Here's Stoudemire. Outside Williams. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And the Knicks with possession. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
They were able to come away with wins in both games last season. Impressive, no doubt.
And these two could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. So tonight's matchup carries an eerie relevance that could go well beyond the one game.
Now here's Williams. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Stoudemire outside. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc, the shot goes in. First shot, first basket. At this early stage of the season, Coach, what did you put the most importance on?
Well, just figuring out team chemistry is big at this point. You have to determine which players work best together. Then you can start finalizing rotations.
Here's Houston. Trailblazers knocking down the trail. And it's Portland with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
They showed just how deep this team is. Great contributions for them from the bench.
And if you're going to get wins on the road, you need to have a strong rotation. Being able to compete with your stars resting goes a long way.
Here's Sprewell. Here's Ward. Pass to Sprewell. Ewing, a screen on Williams. Here's Sprewell. And the Knicks miss again.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
Down low. Left side Williams. Here's Ryder. Over Houston. Ryder no good. New York trailing. Here's Sprewell. Ewing, a screen on Williams. Sprewell. Bank shot. No good.
And he can't let that miss eat at him. He just got to come right back and take it again when left wide open.
2 minutes.
Here's Ryder. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Wallace against Ewing. And Ewing with the block.
You got to go up stronger than that against Ewing because he will meet you at the rim.
Or the pass to Ewing. That gives them the lead.
Boy, how about the confidence? I love watching them be that assertive down low.
And pin the blame on the defense there. You can't just give them an open layup.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Jackson, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Anthony comes in for Stoudemire. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, outside Jackson. Back to Anthony. Six on the shot clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. Jackson from long range. The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Childs. Pass to Houston. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jackson looking around. Now here's Anthony. And here's Sabonis. Now Jackson. Portland again missing. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Houston. And the three off target. Portland trailing here. On the wing, Jackson. Here's Ryder. Off target from outside.
Boy, the defense just smothered that one.
Draped all over him. Outstanding effort to contest without fouling.
Here's Houston. And so the first quarter wraps up without too much action on the scoreboard. Knicks out front, leading by a point. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
So far, the defense has been excellent coming into this game.
They're communicating, providing help when needed, and not giving up anything easy. You love to see this type of effort.
And so it's New York with it after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Brunson right side. Wingate passes to Brunson. Over Jackson. Camby controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The young center Camby is a force on the glass, which is why you gotta box him out.
Jackson finds Grant. Outside Anthony. Nice D from Camby. The Knicks with the lead. To the middle. Brunson the pass to Thomas. And Marcus Camby, the bucket on the assist by Thomas. Camby's got his second bucket of the night.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And Portland making a change here. It's Williams, high post. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And it's good for 2.
All about the handles on that play to create some space.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Sprewell, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Ryder, then the pass to Stoudemire. Here's Ryder, wide open look. Good, he hits the jump shot. Ryder's got the lead up to 1 now for Portland.
Retaking the lead. What a show this one has been.
So competitive. Love unpredictable games like this.
Camby, a screen on Williams. Sprewell, the pass to Camby. And slam dunk by Camby.
He might not blow you away in terms of strength, but Camby's got the athleticism to get to the rim in a hurry.
Pass to Ryder. Three-pointer. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5. Mike, this has been a competitive matchup so far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times. And we're not even in the second half.
New York calls timeout. For the Knicks, Ewing's checked in for Camby, and it's Johnson in for Thomas. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Wallace comes in for Grant. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Houston. Some nice passing by New York here. The screen from Ewing. 5 on the clock. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Ewing's got the game tied up here for New York.
This is what makes Ewing so special, his ability to score while fending off contact.
Stoudemire finds Williams. No good from outside. Knicks have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. Or the pass to Ewing. Here's Houston. Here's Sprewell. Hasn't made one yet. No good on the triple. 1:21 left in the first half. Ryder, then the pass to Sabonis. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Shooting too many blanks in this one to stay close.
Maybe try something different. Couldn't hurt at this point.
1:11 left now here in the second. Inside, 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Sprewell to the paint. Houston's shot's good. Houston's got his first points of the game.
You love the efficiency that Houston scores and plays with. Takes smart shots all the time.
Pass to Ryder. Now Wallace. Over Johnson. Buries the 20-footer. Here's Ward. Still scoreless. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Houston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ewing the pass to Houston. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Williams. It's picked off. It's a tie game in New York. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And for Portland, they're shooting 40% from the field. Here's Ryder. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Ryder's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Portland. Here's Sprewell. No scoring in this one. There's the 3. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Stoudemire left side. Williams finds Wallace. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by Wallace. Sabonis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers. Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Here's Houston. Sprewell nails the wide-open jump shot.
Always confident he's knocking shots down. The stroke of Sprewell, money.
Stoudemire outside. Pass to Wallace. Shoots the 3. Knicks with the rebound. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Here's Sprewell. Sabonis grabs the board.
And people will say he shouldn't take that mid-range look, but he had the space and is capable of making it.
Stoudemire right side. The kick out to Williams. Off target with his 3. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Ward. Running by Stoudemire. 5 on the clock. Pass to Houston. New York needs to get off a shot. Ewing's shot is good.
The paint is really Ewing's domain. He uses his size and length to just own the inside.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Knicks on defense. Williams dishes to Stoudemire. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Stoudemire's got 6.
Man, I like watching Stoudemire stroke it from behind the arc. Has a nice touch on these deep shots.
Pass to Houston. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Portland leading by 3. Wallace the pass to Ryder. Outside, Sabonis. There's the lob to Sabonis. Here's Sprewell. He's guarded by Williams. Sprewell, the pass to Houston. A minute 42 left to play in the third. Excellent D there from Williams.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Stoudemire outside. Here's the three. And the Trailblazers another three.
The defense was wanting, and he gave it to him.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Here come your Knicks City Dancers, everyone. Get loud for them.
So for the Trailblazers, Grant, he's checked in for Sabonis. And it's Jackson in for Ryder. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Ward. Nothing on the board. Sprewell, that's good.
Sprewell's a guy who can be pretty effective at the arc. I mean, knocking down threes, part of what he does.
Jackson kicks to Williams. Back to Jackson. Pass to Stoudemire. Wallace with a screen for Stoudemire. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Stoudemire's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Getting assertive out there. If you see your shot, take it.
Outside Thomas. Here's Sprewell. Here's Ward. Off target from three-point range. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Leading by 5. They host the 76ers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Now here's Stoudemire. He's got 8. Williams gets the bucket.
I really like how they've worked to get the best shot. Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Showing great patience there.
A total team effort in this regard. Everyone working together and being selfless on offense.
And so it's Portland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Come on, everyone.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Childs. Thomas a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Houston. Fires from deep. And they get it back. Here's Childs. Camby the screen. Down low with 1 on the clock and slam dunk by Camby.
This is what a floor general looks like. The vision and the pinpoint pass.
23.
Outside Anthony to the left wing. Here's Ryder. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Camby's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jackson against Brunson. Pass to Campbell. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
I think it's what every youth coach says at least sometimes. Follow your shot. And that's why you do it, for those easy putbacks.
Timeout Blazers. The Knicks making a switch here. Ewing's checked in. And Portland with a change here too. Sabonis is checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Portland head coach talking to his team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys,
Thanks so much, David. Here's Ryder. Grant sets a screen for Anthony. Pass to Grant. Canby with the steal. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. To the inside. Here's Childs, covered by Anthony. Jacks up a three. Grant rips down the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 4. Now Anthony from deep. The three goes down.
The number of the second half, 3. They are drilling shots.
And that starts with ball movement, putting your shooters in good positions.
And he banks the layup in.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Trailblazers lead.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Timeout, Blazers. So both teams making some changes here. Jumper is off.
He's a solid mid-range shooter, but just wasn't able to knock that one down.
Here's Springwell. He's guarded by Williams. Cleared away by Sabonis. Trailblazers leading by 5. And it's off.
Yeah, and size matters when it comes to rebounding inside. Good to see someone like him using his height to his advantage.
1:33 left in the 4th quarter. Fires the three. It's good.
And Houston's guys turn to him in big spots. They expect him to take and make these shots.
Here's Ryder. Williams. And get the 3. Here's Ward. A miss that time. That would have put him up. Oh, it's the screen. All right, here's Williams. Here's Ryder. Shot clock at 5. Williams outside for 3. Buries the deep ball.
As a ball handler, you have to be aware of your teammates. He did a great job moving it out for 3.
The Knicks call time. And what's their best move at this point?
Can't afford to waste time. If they can get a score quick enough, they can get back on defense and try to get a stop instead of having a foul.
Here's Houston.
Big moment, so Ewing goes for the big bucket. Trust Patrick to give his all what his team needs him the most.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Knicks foul. Charlie Ward. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Blazers. 3-point lead. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. James Stoudemire. At the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
The Knicks call time. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
In these big moments, you look to get it to Larry Johnson. You can count on him to deliver.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Well, I think the foul was his only option to stop the clock. However, this is not a guy that you want at the line.
Yeah, he did what he had to do. You can't just hope the ball gets past to a weaker shooter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. New York takes timeout. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Score quick, foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
A little bit of luck has to be on their side if they ought to come back. It won't be easy.
Here's Ward, guarded by Stoudemire. From outside, and it misses. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Allen Houston, third personal foul. Fourth team foul. Isaiah Ryder at the line.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. New York takes timeout. 6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
And even though this game is likely out of reach, a lot of coaches want to practice their strategies in these situations.
That's right. Try to extend the game. Ring out wins, or at least lessons.
Knocks down the 3. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. And they got to feel good about this win, Mike. They worked hard to come away with it.
Yeah, it's a testament to their work ethic as well as their coaching. Everyone came together in order to grab this road victory.
And they needed everyone to have all hands on deck, didn't they?
They sure did.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire